Mic check. My microphone's been acting weird lately. I need to get a new one because the one on my laptop cuts in and out too. I don't know. But the one that I bought that plugs in actually to the laptop. Excuse me. It's ultra sensitive, and I've tried to mess with the levels and stuff, and it just I can't get it right. It's a piece of crap. A lot of my videos have kind of been redundant. Obviously, my days are. I get up and do the same thing every day. Get up. Rephrase. Wake up every day and do the same thing. Life's gotten a little bit easier lately because I'm only having to use my IV pole for fluids now. My pharmacist and doctor kind of got together and figured that because I'm doing my antibiotic treatments around the clock, that I had another option because I was falling asleep and almost got air in my lung a couple of times, and it's not safe. So they ordered me some eclipse balls. They just fill. My pharmacist is great. She came and got the bags of antibiotics that I had, and we ordered and I paid for the eclipse balls, which actually is cheaper than me having to pay for an infusion pump like they use at the hospitals. That they just hook into your tubing. It beeps when it has air in the line. They're a pain in the butt if you've ever been in the hospital. They beep constantly. One would not last here. I'd end up throwing it up against the wall or something. Um, so the balls were a better decision price-wise and health-wise. Um, she took the medicine out of my old bags and then injected it into the eclipse bags. It's basically like a water balloon. Um, and she primes it for me so there's no air in it whatsoever. If I fall asleep, I'm safe. When I wake up, I can just flush with saline and heparin and I'm done. Oh, tired today. I was up all night throwing up. I don't have a bug or anything. Well, I have a bug. It's a bitch of one too, but the throwing up's not from a bug. Um, I just do. Uh, I have for years. Since I was a child, I would. I've always just been a thrower upper. um, I do it well though. I'm a pro. Just as sad. Um, so needless to say, when I carried the two babies that God blessed me with, um, I threw up around the clock. I've had plenty of practice. Anyway, back to the ball. That's telling me I need my B12 and autoimmune. for immune therapy injections. Which I'm not doing right now. I'll do it later. Oh. But these things are so cool. You just hook it up and unclamp it, and it goes, and you can actually feel it pulsing. It's pressurized. Um, you can feel it pulsing as you would see a drip. You can feel the pulse of the medicine going into the drip. Um, God, this has made my life so much easier. Not having to hang the bags every 6 to 8 hours, depending on my symptoms. I started with every 8 hours, and I've spoken to both of my doctors, and they both agree that if, sorry, it's starting to fall off the pillow. Um, if I start having symptoms, which I know what those are, that I can go ahead and do my antibiotics at 6-hour intervals instead of 8. I'm just looking at my Jim Morrison picture in the background. It's an awesome picture. My lamp's not on and all the reflections aren't on it. I'm babbling today. I don't really have much to say. Woke up real nauseous and tired. God, for Saturday I shouldn't be this tired, but my husband's gone to work and both of my kids are still asleep, so this is my time to just kind of reflect, and I've got some Christian contemporary music on, and I'm usually reading Proverbs when I wake up, or whatever day of the month that it is. I did that in the bathtub this morning on my phone instead. I have a Bible app that's really cool, so I read on it. And yes, I've dropped many phones in the tub, and I still use my phone in the tub, but I've learned to hold it outside of the tub and read it instead of over the water. One time I was cleaning the tub out and it fell out of my jacket pocket into the tub with my 2-year-old. And then another time I had one in my back pocket, and I sat down or went to pull my pants down to sit to use the bathroom, and it fell out of my back pocket into the potty. Thankfully, before I used the bathroom. That was many phones ago. I've been through some phones. I've got all the cases that I need for this one. I just don't use them because it gets better reception. And the geniuses that made the skins for my phone, they cover the mouthpiece, so as if I don't have a hard enough time talking, because sometimes I get tongue-tied. The left side of my face having some Parkinson's or type symptoms. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, so talking on my phone, and for somebody to go, huh, what'd you say, and have to repeat myself over and over is a pain in the butt, and it pisses me off. So I don't use any of the skins. I just use the screen protector, and so far it works. I don't go anywhere hardly. I've dropped it a couple times. Poor phone. Anyway, like I said, I am just rambling. I got nothing really to say this morning. I'm looking forward to my appointment with my Lyme literate doctor on November 15th. That's funny, probably, to people that aren't sick, but I'm looking forward to a doctor's appointment. I look forward to appointments with him because he's so knowledgeable. I just love my doctor. His name's Dr. Forrester. I probably shouldn't give that out, but he lives his life for people with Lyme and other immune disorders. He's an immunologist and an allergist and a Lyme literate MD. I've got a notebook of questions for him since the last time I saw him, which was like 2 weeks ago, when I was really starting to have the C. diff problems. If you haven't seen my other videos, C. diff is an infection that you get in your stomach and intestines, bowels, colon, from being on long-term Rocephin. People my age usually don't get it. I'm only the second case my doctor's had with it out of all of his Lyme patients. It's rampant in nursing homes, obviously because they're changing diapers constantly and people don't know how to wash their hands. But the type that I have isn't like that. You can't get it unless you've been immune compromised by a specific antibiotic. So anyway, that's C. diff. What can I ramble about next? I'm getting close to the 15-minute mark, and I hate that because then I can't think, and all I can think about is the time clicking away. So I get to see him on the 15th, and have a doctor with an appointment with my internist, which is also my general practitioner here in Jackson. I see her on Tuesday, her and him. There's 2 doctors there that I see. They're getting ready to do some scans of my kidney and liver and some pretty extensive tests to make sure that I'm not damaging my organs any further than having a collapsed lung or I already have to take out my gallbladder and my appendix, but we're just waiting until I finish my antibiotics since I have to lose it anyway. I don't know if I can tolerate surgery right now, but I'm 30 and I'm about to have to go through my first colonoscopy. Yay! And upper GI because I've got some issues going on there. Also from the antibiotics, I guess. An ulcer would be better than a polyp, so I'm looking on the positive side of things that this is just preventative, and they want to make sure that the C. diff infection and all of the antibiotics that I've had haven't caused more damage than we know. We know it's caused a lot. I'm at my marker, almost at 15 minutes. I've rambled enough. I don't even know what I've talked about, if it's worth sharing. I'm going to share it anyway. I don't really care. It just helps me to get it off my chest. Just share it with whoever. I don't care who watches it or who sees it. So I'm having a good morning this morning. I'll probably make another video. Talk to you later.